I am back for the next video. It's been 10 seconds. Alright, so let's use this stuff we did over here so that we can encrypt our passwords instead. So I'm going to start with nothing in these instead of having things in here. Actually, I'm going to comment it out just so that I know kind of like the shape of what these need to look like, because maybe I'll forget. Although I guess I have them saved in Insomnia for the responses that I got, but whatever. So now, let's go over to the sign in. Instead of verifying an equivalency of passwords, we're going to have to use the bcrypt compare method. So, is this an async function? Not yet. We're going to want it to be an async function. We could do it without it being an async function, and we could just use a dot then, but I prefer the await notation. So I'm going to make this an async function, and that way we'll be able to await. So over here, let's go down and let's do that. Grab that compare over here, right there. All right. So here, const matching password is equal to await of bcrypt.compare, and what we're going to compare, right, is the incoming password with the hashed password, which we're going to have saved in the object, right? This will be a hashed password once we save it, and the one that comes in is not a hashed password. So this will be true if they match, and it'll be false if they don't. Makes sense? So now we're going to have if not matching password, we're going to send back incorrect password. Otherwise, we go ahead with this. Email, yeah, that makes sense. So the rest is all fine. The only thing now we have is an await, which means, if you have an await, you better have that inside a try, because it's possible for that promise to break. So let's put a try block in here, and let's wrap around all of this, and we'll add our catch. Catch if we have an error, and we will throw back our beautiful 500 of an error because we don't know what happened, and we're sticking with message in this one, so let's say error.message. Alright, I'm not really going to be able to get this to fire off unless, bcrypt has some kind of weird crash, but so be it. In fact, right now, I won't be able to, did I do something weird? I won't be able to even test this yet because our sign up does not currently have a way of, encrypting the passwords. Like, we have nothing in our accounts or auth right now, so we have no one to even log in as. So let's go over to our sign up, and let's migrate in some more of this bcrypt encryption and saving. So over here we tested if the email was in use. Good. Here we pushed in email and password, and there's the problem right now. Password's not going to be saved as password, right? It's going to be the encrypted password. So we're going to have to make use of bcrypt.hash, and that means we're going to have to make this an async function. It's happening right here. Let's go down to where we did that hashing. Here's where we did the hashing. There we go. So constant hashed password is equal to bcrypt.hash. Incoming password is now just password. Alright, so hashed password is going to be the hashed password, for lack of better words, and that's going to be the value of the key password. So now when we push that in, we'll have hashed it, and all is well. One issue, we're awaiting. Better try, otherwise we're going to have an issue in the event that that promise throws an error. Do a catch over here, and let's. Do I have my other 500 from before? Yes. Let's be lazy. Copy paste as much as you can. It's maybe not quite true. Let's save this just so it compresses everything. Whoa, it looks so different. Well, that formatting makes everything look so different. All right, let's try doing some of this stuff. So right now, if I try to sign in, no account exists with b at gmail.com. So let's sign up. Let's sign up as B1234. Account creation is successful. If I try to do it again, tells me my account's already in use. All right, if I go to sign in, this should work. It does. And remember, we're using the encryption now, right? In fact, here, let's, just for the sake of testing, I'm going to do something funny in the server. You wouldn't want to do this in the server, but let's set an interval. Set an interval. And let's say every 10 seconds, I'm going to console log auth and accounts. Auth, and I'm going to do them separately just so that it makes them. In fact, I'm going to put another console log in here. All right. Wow, that's going to be kind of overkill. Whatever. All right. Sure. So now every 10 seconds we're going to see like a few blocks of console logs. It's just going to be a couple of empty arrays at first. Even though I signed up before, that got undone once the server restarted. So there we go. There's our every 10 seconds getting that. Let's do our sign up. Pink. All right, account creation successful. And now we see here's our account with our crazy hash, right? And our account itself looks kind of normal, right? Because it doesn't include anything from bcrypt. So now if I go back over to Insomnia and I say, hey, I'm going to sign in, and I sign in as this guy, it works, right? If I gave it a slightly different password, move that 4, incorrect password, right? The bcrypt compare is throwing back a false, which is nice. Obviously I can make another account. Let's go back over and make an A, and let's call him Bimmy. Love Bimmy. And 5, much more secure password. Yeah, good, he made it. And can you make it again? He can't, because the email's already in use. Nice. Go back over to sign in, and let's go to A, and this will give us the wrong password, because he has 45 at the end of it. And there's Bimmy's account. Very nice. Go back over here. We now have accounts of A at gmail.com and B at gmail.com, and we see there are 2 authorization information. Cool. We have successfusly used bcrypt to encrypt passwords so that if we are unfortunate to have a data leak, our users aren't going to, get a class action lawsuit and come after us. All right. I'll move over to putting this to Mongo. I'll stop this recording and I'll do that in the next one.